Hey, travel besties, it's your travel bestie Tara, and look, I am so excited to spill the tea, or in my case, sip the champagne about this Virgin Voyages solo cruise that I just took for my birthday. So get comfortable, cozy up, and let's go on this journey together. Grab your champagne. Okay, so now that you have your champagne, let's talk. This was a cruise out of Miami. It was for 5 nights and it was the Riviera Maya on the Scarlet Lady. Once you book your cruise, there'll be like a few days leading up to your cruise where Virgin Voyages will send an email seeing if you want to bid on an upgrade. And I think it starts as low as you like, but then they'll give you suggestions on an offer that may get accepted. Let's talk about preparation. Downloading the app. Please download the app. It comes in so handy. You can book your dinners or brunch or lunch in advance through the app, the different restaurants that they have on board. This is not something that you have to do, and you still should have an opportunity to get into the restaurant that you like. It's just that you probably have to wait a little bit longer if people actually show up for their reservations. Now, please believe me, after you get on there and you start partying, some people just didn't show up for their reservations, so the restaurants did have space. When you see that the restaurants are booked up through the app, don't panic. Another feature that I love is that you can keep up with your expenses. You can also book activities. Some of the activities you will have to reserve to get into. The app is also where you will receive certain messages and alerts for show cancellations or anything else that you might need to know. You can also chat with sailor services if you have questions or you have any issues. And lastly, my favorite is that once you make friends, you can kind of schedule things and add them to your calendar through the app so you can meet up later on. I did that a lot. Let's talk packing essentials. Now, I won't go into great detail about what you need to pack, but what I will tell you is Virgin Voyages allows you to pack 2 bottles of wine per person. I knew they were the one for me when I found this out. Don't forget your power bank, because listen, Virgin has so many Instagrammable spots on the cruise ship. You're going to be taking pictures all day. Check their website and look for the things that you really cannot bring on the ship, okay? Such as irons or steamers, things like that. Getting there, once you get to baggage claim, there's someone there walking around with the Virgin Voyages sign to give you a little bit more information on how to get there and what to do and what to expect. This is Miami Airport, by the way. You'll grab your Uber or Lyft. It should be I think I paid $25 to get to the port of Miami. Virgin Voyages is the very last port, so depending on what time you get there, it may be a lot of traffic to get through the cruise or the port piece of it. You finally made it to your cruising port, and so once you're there, you're gonna drop off your bag with a porter, and they will ask you for a tip, so do what you will. Once you drop your bag, then you have the opportunity to go ahead and check in. You will give them your passport. By the way, it's passport only. I don't know why. I know it's leaving from a U.S. port coming back to a U.S. port, but the requirement is to have your passport, okay? Once they check your passport, you'll get a cute little band, which is going to be your seller card, used to make purchases and to get into your room, okay? It's your sailor card. Once you do that, then you can proceed down to get in line and catch a Sprinter van that will take you to Bayside, where you can hang out for the day. Bayside Marketplace. Once you go down to the designated pickup area, you'll load on the Sprinter van. Just know that if it's a long line, you may not be able to catch that one, but that's okay. There's always taxis riding up and down the port saying, hey, I'll take you to Bayside for $5 per person. And I think the Sprinter runs at least 15 to 20 minutes on pickup. The same place you get dropped off is the same place they'll pick you up, and they'll tell you the last times, which in my case, the last time to be picked up was 2:30. That line was long if you wait. And once you get to Bayside Marketplace, different shops and restaurants and bars. I chose to go to Bacon Bitch, y'all. I have never heard of this place. The food was good, and luckily for me, I was able to identify and meet other solo travelers. That's where I met my friend Rose. Hey, Rose. But how did I identify her? The band. Once I caught that last shuttle and went back to the port, you just go straight up the escalators because we've already checked in and you get on board. That's it. You go through security, make sure you bring everything is approved because they will be checking. Once I got on board, you could tell the party, the staff, the entertainment staff was all that, and I was ready. I liked the vibe and the energy. So room tour, I'm gonna give you a little bit of a room tour. I did upgrade my room for $75. Was it worth it? I don't think so, in my opinion. I did get a balcony which had the hammock, but it was the nicest room I've ever seen. So when you walk in, you have your closet to your right, your bathroom to the left, which was really nice. The bathroom products were really nice. And then I had a nice queen size bed, 2 bedside tables, I believe. Like I said, 3 plugs. You had your mini fridge, your mirror, your TV, mood lighting. For me, that was comfy, cozy, but they do offer, I believe, what do they call them? Single rooms or solo interior rooms. How are we feeling? Are we feeling okay? I feel like we can continue on. We are rocking and rolling. Are you good to continue? Let's continue on. Let's talk about the muster drill. Am I saying that right? Muster drill? The security and safety drill. All you have to do is go to your designated area and check in with your band. That's it. You don't have to sit for a presentation or anything like that, because guess what? There is a video in your room that you watch and you sign off on. And don't worry, the safety video was so entertaining. So of course you're going to watch it. I felt like this was so convenient, so it don't hold you back or take time out of your day. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I was solo for my birthday. So let's talk about the solo meetup. That was another reason that I booked this cruise, because I appreciated that they looked out for solo travelers so we can meet up with other people. For those of us who are not that outgoing or, you know, introverts. I'm an outgoing introvert. On the Scarlet Lady, we met up at the Loose Cannon with some of the entertainment crew. We were in a big circle. We went around the circle, just introducing ourselves. You know, what's your name? Where you're from? Once the presentation was over, they went around the circle giving us a QR code for the WhatsApp group for the duration of the cruise. And let's talk about the set and sail and the champagne party. Now, due to the weather, we had to do the set and sail indoors. I know, womp, 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 but it was still so much fun. I had to have drank a bottle of champagne they were giving out by myself.
Can I get a hell yeah if you like to drink?
And let me tell you, the staff was not stingy. They weren't like, oh, you already got one. The staff was like, here, take another. DJ Gilla, he was all that and some. Now I know I've seen where there were complaints about the music, where it wasn't diverse. DJ Gilla did his thing, and it was his first day on the ship. I want to say that I got a little bit faded, but I was able to meet up for the solo dinner that they had planned for us. We met up in the Razzle Dazzle restaurant for dinner. Oh, and that dinner was all that. I am so glad I went. I think I had lamb that night, and let me tell you, I couldn't finish it because it was a lot, but it was so good. After that, I went back to the room and got ready for Pajama Night. Now, I already knew that there was going to be a contest, so I made sure that my pajamas were looking good. But they didn't see my pajamas. So by the time I got to the club, they had already picked their contestants, which, you know, never mind. I'm not going to talk about those people, but I feel like I should have won. Okay. After the club, we did go down and get some of that gourmet pizza. And let me tell you that something. That pizza is all that and some. It's gourmet. That concludes the first night on the ship, from how to prepare, arrival, and just what to expect on your first night. So I hope you enjoyed it. But listen, I'm tired. So I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to come back to you another day. Bye for now.